Well, hello there, Amazonians. It's Christmas time, I'm sure you know, and we probably have more people to buy presents for than we really want to afford to spend. But here's a great little item that I'll explain in the written part why it's so useful and why you need one. But I just want to show you a quick tutorial how it works. It's just a plastic ear hook. It fits over your ear. The sound comes out of this little hole right here. Can you see that? I don't know. Maybe it's not focusing. Anyway, at the very end of it is the opening, and that's where the little, it's basically like a little tiny speaker right there, and it's a slit in it. If I can get the light right. Well, you can see it better on their webpage. This is sold by Mylark, like the bird, only Mylark instead of Skylark. It's Mylark. And this is the best one. There's several of these for sale by different companies. I want to show you this right off the bat because I can't get this in there and look through the screen at the same time. This is the little port, regular little cell phone USB cable. Fits right in there, comes out. It comes with a longer one too. And there's a little flap right here that'll fit flush and keep moisture out of that pretty well, especially sweat. And on the back side of this, there's a little volume control, which is what's unique about the one from Mylark. It's got a up and down volume, plus and minus. And to turn it on, there's a multifunction button right at the very bottom. And you hold that down, and it'll flash 3 white lights. There it goes. And keep holding it, and then it'll go into pairing. Now it's flashing red and white. If you can see the red and white, there you go. And it'll pair with anything Bluetooth. This is 4.1 Bluetooth. It's got excellent range. It's got good sound. I mean, if you're going to compare it to a $1,000 set of earplugs, no way. But this is monaural, so you hear both left and right channels. Back in the old days, I'm a 75-year-old retired musician, and we used to have what was known then as monaural. And then somebody came up with stereo, which is simply 2 channels. But this is monaural, but both channels come out of this, so you don't miss anything. To turn this off, you hit the control button on the bottom again, right there, and you'll see it blink red 3 times. And now it's off. And it's got voice prompts in it. If you want to work, once you get used to this, you can work this when it's in your ear. Most people try to put this on with their ear and this in the front. Or rather, they try to put it on this way. This is the back part of your ear. This is where the sound comes out. So you want this over the front of your ear. So this is near the actual ear canal where you want to hear it. Neat thing about this, you don't have to use rubber plugs and screw it into your ear, any of that stuff. You can control the volume if you want to talk with someone while you're listening with this. Easy to take off. Just pull it right off your ear. Works on the left ear or the right ear. There's a million things you can use this for. I'll give you a quick sampling. My brother-in-law was this here visiting for Thanksgiving. He wears hearing aids. He's never been able to find anything that didn't interfere with his hearing aids. So he'd have to take them off and crank up the music. This fits over the ear and it's not touching where his hearing aids are. So it works perfectly. He had to have one. I mean, it was, and he's going to tell all his friends that have hearing aids. He's kind of older like me. And it works great. You can wear this with sunglasses over it. Just one size fits all. They don't come in small, medium, and large. There's no rubber piece to put in your ear. It's just sound comes out here and it's so close to your ear canal. And it's quite loud enough. You'd be surprised. But it really doesn't bother people around you. They may be able to hear it if they're standing next to you, but it's not really noticeable. But anyway, under 20 bucks, sold by Mylark. They come in 3 colors. I bought several of these, and I finally thought I should write a review to thank them for making such a wonderful product. But when you look on Amazon for Mylark, just put Mylark ear tips or ear hooks, you'll find them. There's several different models and several different companies that make them. Most of them are all under $20, but this is one of the few, if not the only one, that has volume controls and the multifunction button right here. So check them out. If you're looking at them on Amazon's website, look for the little bump in the back. I don't know if you can see that. The little speaker control, volume control. So make sure, if they're the same price, all under $20, make sure you get this one by Mylark. They have a model that doesn't have this, but it's almost the same price. So why would you get the good one with the volume control on it? Comes with a little regular charging wire, just like you use for your older cell phones. It doesn't have the lightning connection, nor does it need it, but just a regular last year's model cell phones or any other device you have that's USB charged. And if you got kids that like to go outside and ride a bicycle or play in traffic, don't let them wear earbuds where they can't hear out of either ear. Get them one of these. Tell them to use the earbuds in the house, but don't go out and play in traffic where you can't hear what's going on. This is great for that. For anybody that has a job that has a lot of downtime sitting around waiting to get on the phone, whatever you're waiting for, this is so easy to put on, take off, either ear. As far as I know, in almost every state, if not all, you're perfectly legal to have this on because this is on one ear. It's not 2 pieces, just one piece. So you always have one ear open to hear sirens, traffic noises, safety. It's very good for that. And also around the house, like my wife likes computers. I like to listen to music or watch TV. I can put this on. It's not, the sound that coming out of here is not loud enough to bother her, but I can go ahead and watch whatever program I want and control the volume, either off the TV or off this. This will pair with anything that's Bluetooth. Now, most new TVs have Bluetooth. If you have an older one, you can get a little transmitter that'll fit into the phone plug jack on your TV. Turn it on and it'll find this. Turn this on first, it'll show up. So it's a whole bunch of uses for this. Just wandering around. If you're going shopping and spend the day at a store, it's hardly noticeable. They come in 3 colors. This is the red one, obviously. They make a black and a silver. You can put that on and leave it. It'll play for 6 to 8 hours. So if you need to speak with someone at work or whatever, put it in your pocket. And when they're gone, if you're there by yourself, just leave it on. Just put it back over your ear and you're done. I'll try to go over this video and see what I've left out and put that on the written part of the review. But for under 20 bucks, it's close to Christmas time. And there's as many uses for this as your imagination will allow. The sound, despite what some of the reviews say, are pretty good. I mean, they're not going to compete with very expensive earphones, but for what this is and the price, you'll hear the bass, drums, instruments. I mean, it's a good deal. And it's a guarantee. If you don't like it, you can send it back. 1 year replaceable if it quits. And I think for the first 40 days, no questions asked. They just send your money back. You send this to them when you're done. So there's a lot of information on the website that I won't try to repeat. But good playtime, good sound, either ear, left or right. Good for kids, good for people with hearing aids. And just driving, you can pair it with your cell phone, whatever you've got, music on, a SanDisk. Check them out. You'll like them, and they're great little gifts. Hey, thanks for watching, and have a Merry Christmas.